Good morning. Can you hear me? Please come. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Today, what I am going to do is we are going to discuss the past paper, our recent past paper, 2018 past paper. When it's become the past paper, full-time students have discussed already budgeting one and the variance analysis part. Okay, so today I am trying to complete this one with the part-time and full-time. Then if it is, sometimes I may have to take another session to complete. Anyhow, let's try. Okay, so it will be easy if you have this past paper past paper with you. Okay, let's see. Question number 1.1. For 5 marks, it is asking what is cost accounting and what are the objectives. What is cost accounting and what are the objectives? Anyone? One. We discussed here. You may remember this table. Under that, we discussed what are the differences between financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. When it becomes cost accounting, basically, fundamentally, we are going to deal with the cost of a particular product. So simple definition as like this we can develop. Cost accounting just wait. Question number 1, the cost accounting definition. So here cost accounting simply deals, as we discussed, deals with the cost of a product. So in website, this concept we can get. Website I have taken this. So cost accounting is a form of managerial accounting. ඔයාලගේ sound පොඩ්ඩක් අඩු කරගන්න. එක්ක mute වෙන්න නැත්නම් sound අඩු කරන්න. Cost accounting is a form of managerial accounting that aims to capture a company's total cost of product by assessing the variable cost of production as well as fixed costs such as lease expenses. So simply that define tells us cost accounting also as a part of the managerial accounting Then in this case, we are deals with the cost of a product. Okay. Just take this. Okay. Then in case of this year paper, sometimes the having an idea about the cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting, and the differences between these three types is my vital. Okay. Then in the paper, it's asking other than the uh, definition for cost accounting, it's asking what are the objectives of cost accounting. Already we discussed the cost accounting definition, then we have to set an objective in the case of cost accounting. So what are the objectives according to you? Here we have discussed something within the classroom as objectives. So here we can see ascertainment, allocation, and accumulation of cost, accumulation and accounting for cost. That is the main objective of this. Okay. Then you can get that one: ascertainment, allocation, and accumulation, accounting for cost. So simply we can say that as identifying the cost relates to a product or products or service. Simply this one can say as cost unit. Then in addition to that, we have discussed simply when it's become cost and management account, the fundamental purpose, one of the main purpose is providing information for managers in case of decision making. Okay, so if you wrote this in simple way, you can earn marks. The objectives.
Oh, sadde.
Mute your mics. Better mute your mics. නැත්තම් ගෙවල් වල මිනිස්සුන්ටත් දැනුම් අහන්න වෙනවා. අපිත් දැනුම් ගෙවල් වල. Okay, let's go. It's okay. Briefly explain different ways of classifying cost. මොනවද cost එක classify කරන්න පුළුවන් විදි? Question number 2. What are the ways? Cost classify කරන්න පුළුවන් විදි? අපි කතා කරා පන්තියේදී A level වල ඉඳන් කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. What are the ways? What are ways of classifying cost? So this is one. We can classify in the cost. මතක නෑ මොකවත්. එක කියන්නේ. We can classify in the cost as direct cost and indirect cost. What are the others? Variable cost, fixed cost. Then what are the others? Anyone? Please talk. Ashmita, Fatima, Ahmida, Soumya, Kavinta, tell me, what are the ways of classification of cost? Please talk, or at least message. Otherwise, this becomes meaningless. Yeah, we can classify it as controllable and non-controllable. Then what are others? Relevant and irrelevant. That's like it. All the things available in note. Okay, if you wrote 4, then you can earn 4. Then what are the objectives of inventory management? Objectives of inventory management. We discussed about the material cost. In material costing, we discussed these things. Inventory. When it's become inventory, we can see 3 types: raw materials, work in progress, semi-finished products, spare parts, mainly 3. We discuss material control procedures, pricing methods. We discuss. In here, in the classroom, I discuss. Objectives. What are the objectives? Here, if we fail to income, in case of a firm, if particular firm fail to having stocks on time, what will happen? Then they will miss out the smooth flowing of the production process. So one of the main objective of the inventory management is keeping the smooth flowing. Manufacturing process. Keeping smooth flowing of manufacturing process. Next one, what are the others? ආය මොනවද? ඒ කියන්නේ නිෂ්පාදන ක්‍රියාවලිය සුමටව පවත්වාගෙන යන්න අපි දන්නවා සමහර අවස්ථාවලදී තොග නැති වුණාම අපිට නිෂ්පාදන ක්‍රියාවලිය නවත්තන්න සිද්ධ වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි නිවැරදිව තියාගෙන යනවා නම් අපේ ගබඩාව සහ තොග පාලනය තොග අපතේ යාම අඩු වෙනවා. එතකොට අපේ පිරිවැය අනවශ්‍ය ලෙස තොග අපතේ යාමේ පිරිවැය අඩු වෙනවා. Then we can say it as reducing the cost as within bracket such as wasting. Then what are the others, please? Then සමහර කාලවල අපිට එන්න පුළුවන් මේ අර අපේ අමුද්‍රව්‍ය පිරිවැය අඩු වැඩි වීම. අමුද්‍රව්‍ය වල මිල ගණන් අඩු වැඩි වීම, බදු ප්‍රතිපත්ති නිසා සානිකුත් නැහැ. සමහර කාලවල එන්න පුළුවන් අපේ නිෂ්පාදිතයේ තියෙන ඉල්ලුම අඩු වැඩි වීම. එතකොට මේ හරියට අපේ තොග කළමනාකරණය කරගත්තොත් අපිට පුළුවන් competitive advantage එකක් ගන්න මේ වෙළඳපළ තුල සිදුවන උච්චාවචනයන් හරහා to gain competitive advantages accordingly okay so these are the key yeah it's asking 3 then you can earn 3 marks if you wrote any 3 of these okay now let's move to the question number 1.4 for 8 marks. Omega PLC manufactures product X using raw material A, purchase price of which is 120 kilo per kilogram. එකසිය විස්සයිලු A raw material A එක kilogram එක. Ordering cost is rupees 1500 per order. Then carrying amount of raw materials is rupees 10 per kilogram per annum. Varshikava. The carrying cost of raw material is rupees 10 per kilogram per annum. The order period is 4 to 8. That means minimum 4, maximum 8. Then you can get the average if you need. 4 plus 8 divided by 2. The consumption of raw material varies from 400 kilograms to 800 kilograms per week. Make a වෙනස් වෙනවලු 400 800 වගේ. The average consumption per week is 600. How did we get that? 400 plus 800 divided by 2. Assume 50 weeks for year. සති 50යි කියලා assume කරන්නලු. Based on that, you are required to calculate economic order quantity. Okay, calculate economic order quantity. Those are really easy. Economic order quantity. When it's become concept, in the concept of economic order quantity, economic order quantity is the size of the order which contribute towards maintaining the stocks of material at the optimum level and at minimum cost. ඒ කියන්නේ තොග හා සම්බන්ධ මුළු පිරිවැය අවම මට්ටමක තබාගෙන යාම සඳහා එක් වරකදී ඇනවුම් කළ යුතු ඒකක සංඛ්‍යාව. මේක ප්‍රස්ථාර ඇඳලා අපි පන්තියේදී කතා කරා, ආයෙ කතා කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. මේ සූත්‍ර ගොඩනගා ගන්න විදිහ අපි කතා කරා. Then what we need to do, just get the answer by using this formula. හදන්න බලන්න. මම හරියට Okay. Okay, tell me order cost per unit. අනේ කතා කරන්න මම නවත්තලා දානවා නැත්නම්. Prayari, Lakshita, Umesha, Saumya, please tell me the answers. Satsarani, Nishadi, Akila, Kavinta, tell me the answers. Tell me the order cost per order. Oh, කියන්න. නවත්තනවා. 28 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා කවුරුත් කියන්න. Tell me. Okay, one answer came. Saumya, 1500. Yeah. Okay. Order cost, let's see, 1500. Then Q, annual quantity. Yeah. Oh. Then what about Q, annual quantity? Annual quantity. How to get that? Order cost 1500. Yes, that's correct. Annual quantity or annual quantity. Consumption of raw materials varies from 400 to 600. Average consumption per week is 600. Per week 600 average, then it's become total 600 into 50. Then get the value 600 into 50. That's the Q. Then C, carrying cost per unit. Current cost of raw materials per order, current per kilogram per annum is 10. It's 10. Now tell me the answer. EOQ. EOQ කියන්න. EOQ කියන්න. උත්තරේ කියන්න online බැනුම් හයියන්න. online බැනුම්. He had the one answer. Saying Pakmida 3000, Saumya 3000. That means everyone getting the 3000. Yeah. Just assume that answer is 3000 kilograms per order. 3000 kilograms should be in one order. So if you wrote this, your answer will earn marks. The next one, pre-order level. Then in here, under levels we discuss some concepts. Pre-order level you can see. The level of stock of material at which new order for the material should be placed. Again, ඔයාලා මේ සවුන්ඩ් එනවා ආයෙ මට පොඩ්ඩක් උත්තර දෙන්න විතරක් අන්මියුට් වෙන්න. කාගෙන් හරි කියන දේ අන්මියුට් වෙන්න. කාගෙන් හරි කියන දේ. Okay. Then මම අන්මියුට් කරා මියුට් කරා අන්මියුට් වෙන්න ඔයාලා උත්තර දෙද්දී අන්මියුට් වෙන්න. Okay, then reorder level, the level of stock of material at which a new order for material should be placed. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි තොග මට්ටම් තියාගෙන යනකොට අපි අර white board එකේ කතා කරා මේ මට්ටම ආවහම අපි order කරන්න ඕන නැත්නම් තොග නැති වෙලා යනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මේ මට්ටමට ආවහම අලුත් තොගය ඇනෝම් කරන්න ඕනේ. got it? අපි මේවා හැදෙන හැටි මේවා ලෙවල් කරන්න ඕනේ. මොකටද අපි බෝඩ් එකේ කතා කරා නිසා මම ආයෙ කතා කරන්න නැහැ. I am not going to discuss those again here as we discuss these things. So just remind you the level of the stock of material at which new order for material should be placed. Okay, then reorder level can be calculated as maximum usage into maximum lead time. Okay, get the answer? Answer B. So here maximum usage and we need to have maximum lead time. What about maximum usage? Here maximum usage, it's saying raw material varies from 400 kilograms to 800. That means maximum 400 ඉඳන් 800 දක්වා යනවා. එහෙනම් maximum usage එක වෙන්නේ 800. maximum usage 800. maximum lead time ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට තොගේ එන්න කොච්චර කාලයක් යනවද කියලා බලන්න. order period, the order period is 4 to 8. එහෙනම් maximum 8 weeks යනවා. එහෙනම් maximum lead time 8 weeks. Here kilograms, here weeks. Then reorder level, hope you have given yes answer. Answer දීලා තියෙනවා. Yeah, all are saying yes. Nifel, Satsarani, Dasuni, Nishadi, all are saying 6,400. එහෙනම් අපේ තොග මට්ටම කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 6400කට ආවහම කිලෝග්‍රෑම් මේ කිලෝග්‍රෑම් එහෙම දාන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 6400කට ආවහම අපි නැවතත් තොග ඇනෝම් කළ යුතුයි. Okay, that's all. එතකොට මේ ප්‍රශ්න ඉවරද? තව තියෙනවද? Yes. So if you wrote answers like this, you can get this 8 marks and total 20 marks for question number 1. So in this area, if you have any doubts, now you can ask. No doubts. As no one class එකේදී අහන්න නැත්නම් sir physically online ආයිද ප්‍රශ්න නේද? Okay. class එකේදී අඩු ගන්න මේක. Okay, now let's see. Okay, just go through the sums and check your answers and the question paper. Then you can, if you have not any doubts, now we can go for question number 2. Question number 2 from overheads. Yeah, it's asking to prepare overheads absorption sheet. Yeah. Okay. So as you are not having any questions related to the our first question, now let's move to the question number 2. Just read the sum carefully. Sierra. Sierra is an engineering company which is group of a company. The following information has been extracted for the quarter ended 31st March 2018 for one of its factories. Factory එක details දීලා තියෙනවා Sierra Engineering Company එකේ product department, service department. There are 5 departments including 3 production departments and 2 service departments. Okay, then here you can see production department namely A, B and C, and 2 service departments namely X and Y. Then in the first table you have been given information related to direct wages, direct materials, number of employees, electricity, assets values, light points, area, labor hours. Then expenses you have been given power, lighting, stores overheads, welfare to staff, depreciation, repairs, general overheads, and rent and rates. Okay, the company apportions the expenses in service department Y according to direct wages and those of service department X in the ratio of 5 to 3 to 2 to the production departments. You are required to assuming the overheads are absorbed based on direct labor hours, calculate overhead absorption rate for the production department. Production departments overhead එක හඳුනා ගන්නලු. In this case, what we have to do, simply we have to prepare production absorption production overhead cost sheet. Okay, go to the sums which we did in the class and try to do this, try to start this. අපි පන්තියේ කතා කරපුවා බලලා මේක හදන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. Here we are having 3 production centers, නිෂ්පාදන පිරිවැය මධ්‍යස්ථාන, production cost centers. Then we are having 2 service cost centers, production cost centers namely A, B and C, service cost centers namely X and Y. Here let's having a table column to record a total and the base. Total cost, total production overheads and the base. පදනම අපි බෙදන්නනේ යන්නේ. Okay, if you have any doubts, please unmute and ask. මෙතනදී අපි කරන්න පොදුකාර්ය පිරිවැය බෙදා හරින්නයි දැන් යන්නේ. Here in the sum, it has given, then unmute ලා කිව්වට කමක් නැහැ දැන්. Here you can see first cost of the power is 44,000. ඉස්සල්ලාම බලන්න අපිට දීලා තියෙනවද ගානේ කියලා any indirect cost, that means production overhead cost? No. Direct wages and material only we have been given, so no need to put those. So here we can put first item, overhead item is power. Total cost has been given 44,000. Okay. In case of distributing this overhead cost within our cost centers, we are having 3 production cost centers and the 2 service cost centers. Okay, I forgot one thing here. When you are answering this question, sometimes we can expect a question like definition for the cost center, definition for the production cost center, definition for the service cost centers, specialty of the service cost centers, as like that. අපි මේ ප්‍රශ්නේදී ඒ කියන්නේ මේ පොදුකාර්ය පිළිබඳ ප්‍රශ්නේදී අපිට තියරිස් ගත්තොත් එහෙම නිෂ්පාදන පිරිවැය මධ්‍යස්ථානයක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? සේවා පිරිවැය මධ්‍යස්ථානයක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? පිරිවැය මධ්‍යස්ථානයක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? සේවා පිරිවැය මධ්‍යස්ථානවල විශේෂත්වය මොකක්ද? ඒ වගේ තියරි ප්‍රශ්නත් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ කතා කරපු තියරිය පොඩ්ඩක් ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. Okay, when it's become power, what should be the base? මොකක්ද base එක වෙන්න ඕනේ? Yeah.
Electricity.
Yes, electricity should be the base. Then we can have base kilowatt hours. Okay, now you can distribute. ඔක්කොම distribute කරන් electricity hours කීයක් තියෙනවද බලන්න. 6,000යි, එතන 3,000යි, 6,000යි, 12,000යි.
43211. 43211.
43211. 11ද?
sir.
Okay, then equals 6 divided by 11 multiplied by 4. E equals divided by 11 multiplied by 3. උත්තර හරිද බලන්න.
Sir, ඒකට 16,000.
44,000යි නේද මුළු පිරිවෙයි?
ඒකට 16,000ක් එන්නේ.
ඔව් 4ෙන් ගුණ වෙනවා. මේක හරිනේ?
හරි sir.
Okay, here 44,000 divided by 11 multiplied by 2. Here equals 44,000 divided by 11 multiplied by 1. 4,000 meaning. Okay. The next item, lighting. Then how to distribute? What should be the base for lighting?
Light points.
9 points we are having. What about total cost? 8,000.
8,000.
Total cost 8,000 then light points. Ratio क्या?
58232.
Hmm?
58232.
5, 8,
8232.
3. Okay. Then පහළ 20යි දක්වමු.
Oh, yes.
Okay, then A 8000 divided by 20 multiplied by 5. Here 8000 divided by 20 multiplied by 8. Here 8000 divided by 20 multiplied by 2. Here 8000 divided by 20 multiplied by 3. And here also you can see 800. Okay, that's lighting. The next item,
Stores overhead.
stores overhead 32,000. What should be the base?
Area. Ask.
Stores assets value lights points. Assets values number of employees. Okay. Now we can have number of employees also okay, area also okay. We are not having most matching one, no? Okay, let's see. It says square meters area. Just as based on the assumptions, area we can use. So overheads. What should be the then? What is the ratio?
35111.
3 to 5 to 1.
11.
Total 11.
Oh,
32,000 divided by 11 into 3. දශමයනවද?
oh, sir.
අපි වෙන එකකින් කිව්වොත් දශමයෙන් නැති ගන්නද? Direct materials ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. It's okay. මේකෙන් හදමු. Equals 32,000 divided by 11 multiplied by 5 equals 32,000 divided by 11 multiplied by 1. Yes, Fahmida. Yes, we can use the material also. Since you are not answering, I use this answer. If we use the materials, can we have in the answers without having decimals? බලන්න පොඩ්ඩක් හතර decimals නැතු වෙනවද කියලා materials ගත්තොත් එහෙම එතකොට අපිට ලේසි නිසා both are okay. Yes. Then okay. Then tell me the answers. ඩෙසිමල්ස් මේ ඒරියා ගත්ත
දාසියදා
ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. අපිට ඕකේ වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන එක නැති නිසා අපිට දෙන්න වෙන්නේ අර number of request දීලා තියෙනවා නම් stores වලට ආපු ඒ ඒරියා වලින් ඒක තමයි වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන්නේ. නමුත් මෙතන අපිට දීලා නැති නිසා දැන් මේකේ decimals එන නිසා අපි යමු direct material usage වලට. එහෙනම් කියන්න මට ratio එක කොහොමද දෙන්නේ කියලා.
24433
ඒකමද 2
4433 16යි total
16 equals 32,000 divided by 60 into 2 equals 30 divided by 16 into 4. Then here also 8,000. Then here equals 32,000 divided by 16 into 3. Here also 6,000. Okay, then stores overheads. Okay, then what is the next item? Welfare of staff welfare total how much? 120,000. Staff welfare total 120,000. Then what should be the base?
number of employees.
Yeah. Base should be number of employees. Tell me the ratio.
23311 23311
23311. Then you can have the answers. Equals 120 total kiyad 10 into 2. Then here 120 divided by 10 into 3. Then equals 120 divided by 10 into 3. Here 120 divided by 10 into 1. Then here also 12,000. That's all. The next item, after staff welfare, depreciation 1.2 million. Yes, depreciation. Depreciation. What should be the base for depreciation?
assets value. Assets value.
Yeah, we have been given assets value. We can use that. Tell me the ratio.
64311
6 4 3 1.
4311
Total 15
15
equals 515 into 6 4 3 equals 5. හරි නේද? 4,80,000යි 3,20,000යි 2,40,000යි 80,000යි 80,000යි. Everyone, Pakmida, is this correct? Pakmida හිටපු ගමන් මතුවෙනවා හිටපු ගමන් යනවා. Okay. Okay, the next one. Let's move. Repairs.
Repairs.
What should be this?
Assets value.
Okay. Repairs total
Mm-hmm.
240. Yes, for this one also we can use the assets value. Then ratio is also same. Then let's calculate 240 divided by 15 into 6. Then 240 divided by 15 into 4. Then equals 240 divided by 15 into 3. Then here 240 divided by 15 into 1. Yeah, 16,000. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. The next one, F1. මම මෙතන හදනවා වැරදි නම්
General.
Okay, what is the next item? General overheads.
General allowance.
Yeah, general overheads 480. What should be the base?
Direct materials.
General overheads in the sense if we use the area
Idea.
decimals එනවානේ. Area use කරොත් decimals එනවා නේද?
Oh,
Then no need. We can use number of employees also. Yeah. Materials වලට වඩා I think number of employees okay. Then let's use number of employees. Okay. ඔයාලා මම මේ කිව්වට අරක දැම්මත් ඕකේ. හොඳේ මේ බේස් වල එහෙම හැවීම් වුණාට අවුලක් නැහැ. අර වඩාත් ගැලපෙන එක නැති වෙනකොට දැන් මෙතන වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන එකක් ගන්න බෑ. ඒතකොට number of employees area අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් direct material වලට වඩා number of employees areas තමයි general overheads වලට වඩාත්ම fit වෙන්නේ. then number of employees අපි කලින් calculate කරා ratio එක. then
2, 3, 3, 1, 1.
එතකොට 5යි 8යි 10යි නේ.
10. Oh,
divided by 10 into 2 here divided by 10 into 3 here also here, divided by 10. Okay, is this correct? Harda?
correct.
Okay. Let's say rent and rates තියනවානේ 22,000 rent and rates මේක 22,000 මේක ගත්ත හැකි අපිට area නේ
Yeah. Oh,
කුලී සහ වරිපණ what about the ratio
35111.
35111. Okay. Then here, okay, kalau hanya ada apa yang namanya dah?
Oh,
Kita udah beda nol sebenarnya.
nah.
6,000 equals 22,000 divided by 11 into 5 here equals 22,000 divided by 11 into 1. And here also 2,000. That's the first part. Here what is asking? Based on direct labor hours, they are going to absorb. Yeah, calculate overhead the production department. Then here it's saying the company absorption expenses in service department Y. වෙනම සටහන් කරගමු. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා total ගමු. Total ගන්න මෙතන. Total for A total. Now it's saying service center Y should be distributed their overheads according to the ratio of direct wages. Okay, then direct wages how much? Tell me the ratio. Direct wages අපි ගත්තේ නෑ නේද?
615යි 919.
Direct wages. කියන්න හදලා ratio එක
615යි ඒට බීට 919යි සීට 1209යි එක්ස්ට 300යි 3403යි 3403යි 403යි.
Fahmida, is this okay? What are others? Check. Now total service center Y
3043යි sir. 3043යි total.
3043.
Ah. Hari.
Okay, the service center total cost we can get equals 168,800. Then here we are going to distribute based on the direct wages. Then for A it should be this one divided by 3,043 into 650. Is that Dashamina? Then here this one divided by 3,043 into 919 here equals this one divided by 3,043 into 1,209. Then here equals this one divided by 3,043 into 300. 300 here. We are going to distribute this one here. It should be minus 168. Okay. Then we can get again total. Again we can get the total. This one plus this one. හරිනේ හරිද Ahmida, Umesha, is this okay? Saumya, Lakshita, Nuanti. The answers are okay. Final, total. Okay. Let's see. Then service center X. Total in service center X. Now we are having this amount. Then what should be the base?
532.
532. Yeah. Given one. Five, 3, 2. Then for X, for A, it should be at the higher. This one divided by 10 into 5. Let's reduce decimals. Then here, this one divided by 10 into 3. Decimals equals this one divided by 10 into 2. Let's reduce decimals. And here minus 185,841.2. 7. Here we are not having anything. Okay, now let's see the total again. Plus this one. Okay, now just we are having the overheads within the production cost centers. Then it's saying direct labor hours absorbed overheads absorption rate. Then let's see production direct labor hours we have been given the
Yes.
web hours we have been given. Then we can put those estimated direct labor hours 10,250, then 9,190, then 18,600. Yeah, then we can get production overheads absorption rate per direct labor. එනා රෙජිස්ට්‍රම පැයකට පොදුකාර පිරිවැය අන්තර්ග්‍රහණ අනුපාතය අපිට ගණනය කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඇස්තමේන්තුගත පොදුකාර්ය පිරිවැය සමස්ත පොදුකාර්ය පිරිවැයේ පිරිවැය මූලිකාමය මධ්‍යස්ථානයට අදාළ බෙදන්න ඕනේ ඇස්තමේන්තුගත රෙජිස්ට්‍රම පැය ගණනින්. Total estimated production overhead cost belongs to particular production cost centers which we identified should be divided by estimated direct labor hours. Here, this one divided from this one.
83.
This is the answer, final answer. Make it. In case of here, we have been given the information like this, but අර දිගින් දිගටම යනකොට ඒ කියන්නේ when the service cost centers contribution is having for each, that means x contributing for y, y contributing for x, then in such scenarios we have to use some methods. Okay, අර ඉවත් කිරීමේ ක්‍රමය, deducting method, reducing method, or continuous allotment method, or the සමගාමී සමීකරණ ක්‍රමය, equation method we have to use. එතකොට ඒ වගේ ගානක් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න වෙයි. some like this අර මේ ගාන මට මතකයි. එතකොට පොදුකාර පිරිවැය ඒ ටික ඉවර වෙනවා ඒක. මෙන්න මේ ගාන. අපි පන්තිය හැදුවා. We discussed this sum in the classroom. It's better. Today onward. Today you should do this. First, go to the question. Do these things. Up to now it is okay. Then this point 3. We discussed 3 methods. When the contributions are having between the two service centers, this sum will be little bit difficult. So in such scenarios, we have to use continuous allotment method, simultaneous equation method, or the elimination method. From this also, we normally, the most successful way is simultaneous equation method. So in here, we discuss this sum in the classroom. So today, you should do this. ගාන බලාගෙන මේ ගාන ආයෙ හදන්න. එතකොට පොදුකාර පිළිලා ඉවරයි. එන්න පුළුවන් හැම විදිහක්ම කතා කරලා තියෙන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? අනිවාර්යයෙන් මේක කරන්න ඕනේ. If you have any doubts, you can contact me anytime. Okay? Anytime you can contact me. You should do this. මේක අනිවාර්යෙන් කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay? Okay. Next. මේ ගාන මෙහෙම આવොත් ලේසි අර විදියට આવොත් අමාරුයි. ඒකයි කියන්නේ. Okay. Question number 2.2. You are given following information about job AZ405, which completed during the period. The job has passed through 3 departments A, B, C above. Material 25 kilograms, rupees 400. Direct labor 440 each in 3 departments A, B, C. The administration costs are absorbed as 30% of total production cost. It is the policy of company to have margin of sales value, margin 15% margin on sales value. Sales value එකෙන් 15% margin එකක් තියාගන්න එක. Calculate the selling price of quoted this job. Okay, job costing. Let's do job. What is the job? A is 405. මේවා ලේසි ඒ නිසා මම කතා ටික කලිවර කරනවා. A is 405. It is saying direct material cost. Direct material 25 kilograms per kilogram 400, then 25 into 400. Direct labor 40 each in 3 departments. Maybe cost එක දීලා නැහැ. Cost එක දීලා නැහැ. Then let's see. Assume this 40 rupees. Okay. 40 rupees from 3 departments. 40 rupees. එහෙනම් A, B, C වලින් 40 කියලා assume කරමු. ගාන complete නෑ වගේ. Then direct labor from A 40. Direct labor from B 40. Okay, hours වෙන්න ඇති hour rate එකක් දීලා තිබ්බහම ගුණ කරලා ගන්න. දැන් මේකේ නැති නිසා මම මේ හදන්නේ C 40. Then we can get total primary cost equals sum.
Sir,
Oh,
අර ABC above කියලා දාලා තියෙනවනේ. උඩ තියෙන එක ගන්න පුළුවන්.
above කියලා තියෙනවා.
ඔව්.
මේ උඩ ගන්නට ලීක් වෙන්න මේ ලින්ක් වෙන්නම දීලා තියෙන්නේ නේද?
ඔව්.
Direct labor 40 each in all 3 departments. Thanks. Then direct labor rate එක කොහමද? ඒකෙල්ලේ direct wages have been given. Here ටිකක් හදන්න තියෙන. මේ බලන්න. මේ ගානේ direct wages they have been given 123 183.8 241.8 in 3 departments and labor hours also have been given. Then can you calculate per hour rate? Per hour rate එක ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? මේ A වල දීලා තියෙනවා 123යි 183.8යි B වල 241.8යි C වල labor hours ගානක් දීලා තියෙනවා. Okay, then calculate per hour rate. Sorry, මම මේ පැත්තේ හදන්න. Okay, per workings යන්නේ මේ line එකේ per hour rate. A වල how much? It should be for A direct wages 123 divided by hours 10,250. 10,250. Okay, for A. Then for B, one 183,800
200.
divided by how many labor hours? 9,190. 9,190. C වල හදලා කියන්නේ ඩිංගල්
200.
C වල 200ද?
නෑ.
C වල
130.
207. Okay, now here
130 නේද?
130.
30.
130.
130.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. New page. Okay. Now per hour rate we know. Then අතන මෙතන මේ ගානේ hours දෙක පැහැදිලි නෑ එකයි case එක තියෙන්නේ. මෙතන link වෙනවා කියලා දුන්නා නම් හරි. බහුව කියලා තියෙනවානේ. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා ගාන හරියට කියුවේ නෑ. Direct labor hours 40 each කියලා අපි හිතමු. 40 hours each කියලා මේක hours කියලා ගමු. Okay. Then what should we do? 40 into 120 40 into 200 40 into 130, then total primary cost you can get. Total primary cost you can get. Okay. Then what is the next step? Step එක මොකද්ද? Primary cost එකට පස්සේ after primary cost
Production overheads.
We have to add production overheads. Here we have calculated 3 production overhead belongs to this 3
Labor.
departments. A, production overheads from A, production overheads from B, production overheads from C. එහෙනම් production overheads from A දැන් පැය ගන්න මේවා register පැය ගන්නට කියලා කිව්වා නේද? register පැය ගන්නට කියලා කිව්වා. It has been mentioned this should be as according to the labor hours base එක labor hours නේ. Now 40 each එකකට 40යි. Then per hour අපි හැදුවා rate එක හදලා තියෙන්නේ for A 83.03 into 40. Okay. Then here 76.6 into 40. Okay. Okay, what yalla? Oh. Then 31.78 into 40. Okay. Okay, thanks, Newfail. I didn't got that point. You just identified that one. Thank you. නැත්තම් අපි ඒක නිකන් උඩින් හදලා දානවා primary cost. Okay, now we have identified the primary cost. Then it's saying administration cost are absorbed 30% of total production cost. Now we can get total production cost equals this one plus this one plus this one plus this one, then non-production overheads for the administration cost. We can say it as admin cost. It has mentioned admin cost 30% equals this one total production cost into 30%. Then this is the non-production overhead cost. Then you can get total cost. Total cost of this job is total production cost plus non-production overhead or otherwise admin cost. Then answer is 46,352. Then selling price should be profit margin should be added to the total cost. Then we can get the selling price. What is our final answer? Okay, selling price. Then here it is saying simply administration costs are absorbed as 30% of the total production cost. Already we have done that part. It is the policy of the company to have 50% margin on sales value. On sales value, not on the cost. So if the profit margin is 50% from the sales price, what about on the cost? Sales margin එකට තමයි 100% ඒ කියන්නේ cost එකට නම් කීයද? එහෙනම් 100යි නම් sales 15ක් තියෙන්නේ profit. If the sales is 100, 15 should be the profit. But here we don't know the sales, then we should revise this according to the cost. So what about the cost?
It's 95%. 85%.
So that means
It's
if
equal
the selling price is 100, profit margin should be 15. Then what about cost?
to 85%.
Cost 85.
5%.
Okay, then we can calculate profit margin. The total cost should be divided by 85 into 15. Okay, on selling price කියලා තියෙන නිසා තමයි මේක on cost කියලා තිබ්බනම් කෙලින්ම 115 අපි ගන්නවා cost එකට. Okay, now you can get this answer. Okay, now we can add these two together. Total cost plus this one profit. Then our final answer selling price of this job is 54,532 and 79 cents. Got it? Then here total marks for this 5 and you can get 20 marks. Okay. අතන උඩ ගාන ලේසි වුණ නිසා යට ගාන පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරු කරලා තියෙනවා මේ ප්‍රශ්න පත්‍රය. එතකොට පොඩි වෙනසක් තියෙනවා. මේක ලේසි කියලා හිතුවට යටට එනකොට අමාරුයි. ඒකට මේ පහ. මට මතකයි මේක හදලා තිබ්බේ නෑ කවුරු. මේ යන්නේ workings. Okay, now we have completed 2 questions. Now I think this is enough for today. Then let's having a session to complete question number 3, and I will have a different section for question number 4 and 5 for the part timers. So 4 we discussed. Let's having a common session for 2 and 3. 3 and 4. අපි 3 3යි 4යි කතා කරේ නැහැ. 5යි 6යි මම full time එකේ කතා කරා, but I am going to having a special session for part timers. Anyhow, all can join. හරි. When we are having today night, is it possible? Okay. Anyhow, I will put into the Google Classroom. It's better within today or tomorrow. Let's have one session. If it is a weekday, I am going to do those things within the night. Since the part timers ඉන්න නිසා රැය කරන්නේ මේ study leave එකේ කරන්න හොඳ නැති නිසා අපි සඳුදා අඟහරුවා දවස් දෙකේ ඇතුළත මේ ඔක්කොම ඉවර කරන්න ඕන. Okay. දැන් ඇයි එක දිගටම online කරනකොට ඒක වදින්නේ නැහැ class එකේ කරනවා වගේ නෙමෙයි. ඒ නිසා මම අදට නවත්තනවා. අර overheads අර divide කරන එක simultaneous method ඒ methods තුන especially simultaneous method ඒක දැම්ම හදන්න. දැන් 10 සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි පැය 4ක් කරනවානේ. දැන් ඉතුරු පැය 2 අරගෙන මේ overheads පළවෙනි පාඩම් ටික ඉවර කරගන්න. හරි. අපි මෙතකොට මම 2018 පේපරේ සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම කතා කරලා දෙනවා ගිය අවුරුද්දේ පේපරේ. ඔයාලා ඊට පස්සේ ඊගාව පේපරේ තනියම කරන්න. ගැටලු තියෙනවා නම් මාව contact කරන්න. හරි. අනිත් subject වලත් පුළුවන් තරම් wait. Now it's okay.